I just want to cry. It's just so beautiful and so fantastic. Sorry that I don't have a shirt on. For those who would, I mean, eventually everybody will understand that. I mean, I don't have to excuse myself for everything. But it's just unbelievable. It doesn't matter where I go. Thank you for all the questions and comments. Because without the exalting, without anybody coming in and showing me anything, it gives me an opportunity, a roadway to open up. Just looking at the Hebrew language, okay, in which Resh, okay, Resh Vav, Resh Vav, Resh Zion come together to create Tav. Upside down, it creates the U that says Tavu. Alpha Beta, okay, that comes together to create Tavu. Inside the U, if you turn it backwards, it becomes 2. If you take the U or the horseshoe and put a 1 next to it as 2, 1, it creates the 2 from the U, which is the 21st letter, reverting all back to the same thing. Tav looks like an L when it's regularly written square. L and R together. L is the 12th letter, 6, 6. R is 666. So 6 and 6 link to these two. 2 parts of 3 worlds connect. 3 and 2, BC, CB codes. If you take 1 and 6, which is Aleph and Hey, and put them together, put Aleph, Hey, and Hey, Aleph, it would say heel F, saying down dog, down 6. Stay down 6. Stay down Saturn. 6-0. Everybody knows what it is, right? We're going to make a circle. Then we're going to draw a line right through it. 1 through a 0 creates 2 sides of 5 and 5. That's half. And that's a whole story. We know the apple has little leaves on it. We know the apple is presented with the stethoscope, which listens to your heart, which is now in New York as the Big Apple. One other thing I wanted to mention about Tav, okay, is Ezekiel or easy kill, an easy kill. This is the easy kill. Look, Kelez, Kellas, a bunch of Kellas. Aleph Hey says heel F. This one, F, becomes R because it's 666 becomes R. Heel R, angel resident. The next part I want to speak about is how the letters come together. The R, the young kids say Wani. It's a V, so it becomes Vaughn, V-A-U-G-N, or Yawn, U-G-N. Just because in French and English, the 2 languages tell 2 stories. The hourglass sits on 3 eyes. And then the 2 spindles, you see what the hourglass looks like? It looks like 3. Although it's round, it's still shaped one side like the hourglass, and it's shaped like a triangle, so you put them 2 together. Have you ever saw 0 and 1? 0, 1, all you add is N-E. We're not going to talk much about that. Just want to get to one other part. There's just so much, and if I was sitting in a seminar, it'd be so different. Everybody has heard the wood rot, right? Tarot cards, Rottweiler, Rother, Rotterdam, hot dog. Mad Queen, Rother, hot dog. Okay? I'm just throwing things around. Okay? Just throwing things around. Waking up the mind. I want to go back in the alphabet. L says she. M says love. P, piss. Tail, ass. She kisses my tail ass. LMNOPQ. PQ. Penis. P, east. Pen, NEP. Neptune. Eastern Neptune. Attached to the Q, which is the tail or the ass. LMNOPQ. 16th and 17th letter. Total of 33. If you say AF together, not pronouncing, and cats, the cat, has a hard time to pronounce the H because they're always saying Mao, okay? And when my cat talks to me, she opens up her mouth and says F, 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 or Alf, or half. Half of the earth. Half of a tier of the earth is which you take. I'm going to show you half of the tier of the earth. Let's see if I can get this together and show you this little design. See what the half is. You take this one here, okay, and then you take this one here. Now, when you want to make the tier of the earth, so what you do is you start here, and here's your tier of the earth. Now you got one eye here, and you got a big-eyed fish. That would be your big-eyed fish, and that would be your tier. If I had to open up 2 tiers, I'd open 2 tiers. If I had to have 3 tiers, I'd have 3 tiers. So whatever these design, I'm not really sure. I just started it. I want to go into something else. The Hebrew letters. Resh is 200, and it's marked in position 2 on the Hebrew numbers chart, showing that 2 in Resh and 2 Chaldean for the letter R are the same thing in Hebrew as they are in Jewish. Okay. There were 2 more zones I wanted to look at. There's just a lot of little things. Here is part of your hourglass. Okay. Here is how the link is. What would come from above? What would come from below? Everything sways and moves. Everything goes this way and up because the territory has to have the same height. Do you follow me? As we move up, when things are on an angle and you go up to the next floor, you go up to the next floor, it's all the same height, but you just got to climb. I wish I can explain this exact. The other thing is if the J is 10 and the G is 7, makes 17. In this world, it's Jewish, but in the older world, it's Gish. G-U, Jew-ish. Yiddish, Irish, green with envy, or the end of life. Nostradamus had the story of the end of life. ND for second. Nothing makes any sense to you. It's because I've been on it a long time. 57.75. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Why? Because 3/4 of 1 minute is 60. 45 seconds and 15. 2:15 is 512 memory. 51206. 60 minutes a day. We take 7286. This becomes 2. This becomes 6. This is the dog pound. Again, 26 is also. 62 is the queen of Saturn. 96 is man's rotation between this one and this one, and this one and this one. This one is 9. This one is 6. This one is 9. This one is 6. But within itself, it's 6. Within itself, it's 6. Within itself, it's 6. So button me up. You have to button me up. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, we're not going to get into that right now. This was 7286. Now, if we do the full rotation, okay, it's 13,061. 1361. 61 again is Mars, but it's the AC power inside of Mars. So if you know what the AC powers is, and it's inside of Mars, then you're going to know further on more of the story than I do right now. I know there's other stuff missing. Yes, the other thing about it is inside of U2 is Abu. Okay, Abu is a monkey that is inside of Aladdin. Okay, you remember the genie Aladdin? Okay, now I can't go any further with this. We're going to have to stop it right now. And thank you very much for watching the little bit that I put on. I'm really tired. It's time for bed. Thank you very much. Have a nice afternoon.